Hello and welcome to the Gold Rush webinar for 124. Thanks for taking the time to review this and empower yourself with some incredible knowledge. We've heard a lot about the Gold Rush. Now let's take a look at some of the illustrative aspects of it that will help you understand and clarify the benefits, the power, and of course the future that Gold Rush has in building your organization and business. Now, as you know, the 124 system was developed to allow for two types of business building. Of course, that's slow, methodical, use one green ticket a month for 24 months and build it up that way. And then, of course, the amazing gold rush or gold income that allows the business builder, the aggressive entrepreneur, to go out and actually build aggressively and reach their goals a little bit quicker. And so separate from the green income, which allows you up to $100,000 per month in income, the Gold Rush provides you with a second lucrative option to earn an additional $100,000 per month. So that has been specifically designed for that aggressive business builder and entrepreneur. Why? Because through the Gold Rush, you can condense, accelerate, and maximize the entire 124 financial plan a lot quicker, reach your goals a lot quicker, reach financial stability a lot quicker, and for many individuals, that in fact is a key for them. So here's what you get. You do have the ability to build that second stream of income with an equivalent cap of $100,000 per month. Everybody you personally refer into the Gold Rush counts towards your qualification to receive silver and platinum bonuses, and then of course the amazing feature, your ability to capture a lifetime matching bonus from those you refer in the Gold Rush. Now, in order to do that, you have to be an active PC, and that is someone who has at least one monthly order of $60 or more, whether it's from retail consumers or yourself. And you have to have at least one personally referred ordering PC or active PC, okay? So that's how you qualify for the lifetime matching bonuses. You have to be, of course, active as well. Now, in the Gold Rush, there's some steps that you need to take to really get engaged and make this a success. First of all, in order to qualify to participate in the monthly Gold Rush, you first must use your monthly green ticket. So, as you know, every month, any unused green tickets of the company become eligible to be redeemed during the Gold Rush by qualified participants. So the first order of business is use your green ticket every month. That gets you qualified for that month's Gold Rush. Then you need to take action. Once you're in, you got that wait list going, get in touch with those people during Gold Rush. Let them know that you've got a ticket waiting for them to participate and be a part of the 124 lineage. To do that, contact them, email them, send them a link to your site, send them the instructions that include for them to click on the Gold Rush tab that appears during the Gold Rush on your website, and just follow the prompts. Be sure to be available to answer questions. Be sure to lead these people. They're looking for answers. They're looking for their path as well to success. You need to lead them. Now, here's how all this works, and I think you know by now that you have this amazing waitlist tool and resource that you're building. We emphasize that because in instances where you get into the Gold Rush, that's the way you get people in and accelerate your income. The way you do that, in this case, we're taking Jim. You've brought Jim off your waitlist. You've referred him directly into the Gold Rush. He is now, Jim is now referred to as a Gold 100K PC. He is gold income to you. And what you need to remember is that once a gold, always a gold to you. So in this instance, because Jim came off your waitlist during the Gold Rush, and since he is now placed in your lineage as a Gold 100K PC, everything that Jim does amalgamates to being gold income to you. Now, once again, I have to emphasize, this illustration is not an example of how the structure is within 124. We had to lay it out horizontally in order to fit, for illustrative purposes, the relationships that exist. It is a single lineage, and this is just, again, for illustrative purposes. But what happens now at this point is everything that Jim does, everyone that Jim refers, everything that of Jim's referrals refer, all are gold income to you. Once a gold, always a gold to you. Now, once again, we also focus on the placement during Gold Rush. Equally as important, very dynamic, very powerful. And there's some great things and trade-offs in here that really empower people to build organizations and solidify them quickly. In this instance, as you know, the computer systematically searches down your personal lineage for unused green tickets during the gold rush. If it does not find one in your personal lineage down from you, it reverses order and begins looking up your lineage in your personal lineage, and in this instance finds Sue with an unused green ticket. That allows you to bring Larry in as a gold 100K PC. That placement, of course, solidifies things that you'll learn about in a few slides here that we'll get to. But that's another way placement happens. Once that does happen, in this case, Larry is that 100K gold 100K PC, you receive that lifetime monthly adjustable matching income bonus. And that goes on for life so long as you remain active. How does that work? Well, let's take an example. Let's say that the adjustable monthly bonus is been announced as 20%. If Larry's total green and gold income was $500 for the month, you'll receive $100 match. That's the matching bonus. This gets to be very exciting. Now let's take a look at this because, as you may know, the match pays 5 tiers. How does that work? It works like this. First, because, again, you referred Larry directly, you're entitled to, in this case, a 20% monthly matching bonus on all of Larry's green and gold 100K income. Okay? Who referred you? Tom did. So now Tom is going to receive a 20% match off of Larry's income. Who referred Tom? Sue did. So now Sue is going to receive a 20% monthly matching bonus from Larry's income. Who referred Sue? Ed did. So now Ed's going to receive 10% from Larry's monthly income. Who referred Ed? Bob did. And Bob is going to receive another 10% monthly income from Larry's compressed green and gold. So here it is, 5 tiers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It starts with you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the tiers that it pays. Very powerful. Once again, 124 pays a 10 to 50% adjustable matching bonus. I have seen this as high as 50%, normal range right around 20%, and you begin to see how that happens. And of course these adjust as well, these last 2 tiers, accordingly. So if this is 50 50 50 40 40 30 30 30 20 20, you get the idea of how the sequence works right up the tiers. This is very significant, and in this assumption, keeping those numbers the same at a 20% 10-10 match, here's take a look at this. Let's say in this particular slide you have referred directly 10 PCs, 10 active PCs, and all those 10 did was bring in 5, and each tier after that brought in 5. With 20% matching bonus, on average income per PC, active PC of $200, here's the income breakout. You would exceed at this point, at this level, 1, 2, 3, 4, on the 5th level, you would already, just in matching bonus, you would exceed the $100,000 cap in the gold rush right there, the gold income. Let's take a look at another similar slide. The only assumption that's changed here is that the average income per active PC is now $1,000. Take a look what happens. In the 4th tier, just in the matching bonus, you have actually now exceeded the maximum allowed in the gold income there of $100,000 per month. Very, very significant and very powerful. Now for the remainder of this particular webinar, we are going to use this illustration to better understand and illustrate the power of that swinging gate that you've heard about. People are wondering, how does that really work? Once again, this is a lineage. We only laid it out horizontally here in order to get everybody to understand how the relationships work and to spread ourselves out a bit to explain this. So let's take a look at this and let's understand. First of all, the most common way in which we like to refer people in that the computer will search for is within your own lineage. Here's that example. You referred John in as a gold 100K PC. John falls under placement here, more than likely because Jay had an unused ticket. That's the one most common way you're probably used to visualizing in your mind how this works. And then, of course, there's the other one we discussed. The other type of placement is like Larry's, in which it found an unused ticket up your personal lineage from Ed in this case, and now Larry is your gold 100K PC in that particular example. Then you might, in that particular month, bring in Dan. Dan came in off your wait list, but the best possible placement that the computer systematically found that benefited you the most is right there in this spot in the lineage, and that's to assume that probably these were not there at that time, but let's just assume that that's where that was placed at that time is the best possible. And then finally, yet another potential placement could be happening way out in another organization. Again, illustrative purposes, we just want to show relationships, and we want to show how these things swing back and forth, okay? So how does this all come to play? Let's now break down some specific relationships here. First, let's go back to John. John's position is going to pay you as a gold 100K PC. Well, you know that because bringing him in allows you 12 tiers of compressed green and gold 100 PC income, okay? You're also going to get that matching bonus, as you know. In this case, and this what we were using as an example, is that 20% match. It's going to also pay you 10 more tiers below for regular green and gold income. So you have kind of a triple dip when this relationship happens this way. All right? But let's take a look at something else. It's also going to pay a matching bonus to Tom, Sue, Ed, and Bob. Remember that? Because John's placement, having been the referring active PC, qualifies you for the match, and then 5 tiers or 4 more tiers from you. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so Tom, Sue, Ed, and Bob participate in the match. Up to $100 a month is being paid to Jay because Jay did not use his green ticket. So now Jay gets up to $100 per month. 11 tiers of green and gold gets paid to Ashley because it falls in her lineage. 9 tiers to Tom of green and gold, 8 tiers to Sue, 7 tiers to Ed, and so on and so forth, up 12 tiers. So just by placing John, that income cements and really allows others to participate up the lineage. And as this builds, you participate in others as well. Let's take a look at another one. Here's Larry. Larry's position is going to pay you, of course, your gold 100K PC, 12 tiers of compressed green and gold. Larry's position is also going to pay you the match. It's going to pay Ed up to $100